Alright, hey guys, Fiddle Ferret here, and welcome back to another episode of High School Romance Magi Trials. I do really like you guys are enjoying this so far. I'm happy you guys have liked this, and this is fun. I'm glad to be back into recording some visual novels, and for some reason I really like these High School Romance series of games. They're really silly, they don't take themselves too seriously, and I really like the art, so let's go ahead and keep going. So, here's a young... Well, I say young. He looks like a nice, stout man. Miss, stop! Miss? I look around for a moment. Oh, right. He's talking to me. Who is this? Sir? You are the young lady who just had a trial with the Magi Shira. Is he asking me or making a broad observation? Yes? Does he know what I did? Did she lie and turn me in already? But then why is he acting like I'm a girl? He sighs so bitterly, I can't help but wonder what I did to him. She has requested that you wait. Stay here and don't touch anything. With that, he turns to leave. Who was that? Not sure what's going on. I pace aimlessly in the hallway. Maybe Shira thought of a way she can help me with my little predicament. At least I can get something out of this failure, maybe. I glance down at my chest, though I was kind of hoping to take these things for a spin. Footsteps snap me back out of my thoughts. After considering your case, I consulted with Master Mage Ornament about the possibility of taking on an apprentice. An apprentice? You did not pass the entry requirements, but given the circumstances, I believe that could be changed with practice. It's not uncommon for a magi to take on apprentices to hone their skills and ready them for the entrance exam here. Particularly you. Is this Master Mage? The man gives me such a dark look, I think the light in the room changes. No, this is Mage Warren, a fellow teacher of mine. Mage Warren looks like a dick, if I do say so myself. A far more practical one. Shira is too fond of taking in strays who have no chance. No chance? He doesn't know anything about it. Shira cuts me off before I can get myself permanently expelled from the academy I haven't even gotten into yet. And Mage Warren is too fond of immersing himself in conversations that have nothing to do with him. Shouldn't you be off failing your students somewhere? They both seem so strict, even with each other. Are all teachers like that? Despite being of equal rank, Mage Warren merely bristles at the remark. His scrutinizing stare eyes me down again before he sweeps off into the darkness of the academy. He's like a young Severus Snape. I apologize for that. Mage Warden does not take on many students as I do, and clearly has some opinions. And he fails most of them? I would say roughly half of his students may expect to pass, but his record is far better than mine. Doubt pools in the pit of my stomach. As you can see, Warren does not believe very much in chances. I, however, do. But not everyone will aspire to earning that chance. Very few are cut out for this school. Many students I take on like yourself, disadvantaged from the start. Warren is more comfortable teaching magically gifted children from well-off families, who may have personal tutors by the time they're 5. And even then, his passing rate is only 50-50? She nods grimly. For their safety, yes. We refuse to foster disillusions of grandeur here. You're getting a late start, but you're far from the first, and given what we know, I believe you have great promise. I am not saying this to be sentimental. It is merely a matter of fact. She keeps trying to emphasize how dangerous this is, how impossible. That only makes me want to do it all the more. Every assertion that I can't do it only sparks a flame insisting that I can, that I have to. I accept. I practically blurt the words, but they clearly don't come as a surprise. Shira only nods. I thought that might be the case. As for your current condition, that should remain between us, I think, to avoid any trouble. Present yourself as a girl while in the school. Boy howdy, don't this seem familiar, ladies and gentlemen? Boys and girls. This is fun. I'm glad we get to do this again. Except, I mean, it's a bit easier to hide this time, if I do say so myself. Master Mage Ormond believes your name is Sophie. It should stay that way for the foreseeable future. But how do I figure it out? That is your name from now on. Understand, Sophie? Well, yes, I understand. Good. I cannot always be there to hold your hand through this. Magic I can instruct you in, but your social life is your own to deal with. I close my gaping mouth and nod. I don't want to give her any reason to second-guess her decision to mentor me. But Sophie? That's my name now? It doesn't seem real. So caught up in my troubles, I don't realize Magi Shira is leaving without me. Apprentices aren't allowed in the main area of the academy. Are you coming? Yes. I scramble to catch up with her. I will show you to the apprentice wing. You will wear a female school uniform for now, which will be in your room. I'm glad she's walking at a brisk pace ahead of me, her heels clacking against the floor. She doesn't see all the blood rapidly leaving my face. I mean, that would be just like, it's like, oh, by the way, you're a girl now, and you have to pretend to be a girl, even though you don't have any idea how to do that. That would just be just way too much stress. This is the Apprentice Academy. Everything here contains basic spells and rituals that make up the foundation of magic. These are the spells that are safe for you to use and practice, with good sense, of course. She gives me a knowing look that makes me shrink a little further into my coat. If there's a spell to become an insignificant speck of guilt, I could have probably cast it perfectly. This way. This is what amounts to a classroom for apprentices. Naturally, there will be more emphasis on practical learning rather than sitting in a desk all day. I will mentor you and Carly here. Carly, who's she? She is my other apprentice at the moment. She? Great. I'm a guy with a girl's name, and she's a girl with a guy's name. Or is it Carl? Is that what it's supposed to be? This isn't going to get confusing at all. You will both get a second attempt at the test, but that's all. Make good use of your time here. Yes, ma'am. And what's your name again? Sophie. I wince. Stupid force of habit. Learn that. Drill it into your head. Otherwise you'll compromise us both. Don't make me regret giving you this chance, Sophie. Being threatened with someone else's name really loses its emphasis. But I nod anyway. Being threatened with expulsion packs enough of a punch just on its own. These are the apprentice dorms. Get changed now before anyone sees you wearing those clothes. Oh, I guess these are kind of boyish clothes, aren't they? Uniforms will be in the wardrobe. I trust you can size it yourself. Boy. You know, see, this is what I just realized. Obviously, I have a soft spot. Don't judge me for the teacher. I always will. So I feel like saying I'm not sure because I feel like she might help me. Let's say I'm not sure. I glanced down at my hands. My magic's still feeling weak from earlier. Oh, I thought she meant... Oh, I didn't think she meant get dressed. I thought she meant, like, figure out what size. So now I feel a bit dumb. I think I'm still a little exhausted. Of course. But you do know how to do this, yes? Yes, I've done this sort of magic before. Not with any kind of skill, but she doesn't need to know that. Go ahead and change out of that then. I'll help you with the fitting. Alright. I wait, but she doesn't leave. She just stands there, watching me with the same sharp look. Finally she blinks. Oh, of course, you're still new. There are some witch rules that are better performed without bulky clothes on, but you wouldn't be used to that yet. I suppose I've gotten too lax about that sort of thing in my time. Rituals where you don't wear clothes? What kind of school is this? I'll turn around and give you some privacy. This doesn't feel like privacy, but it doesn't feel like my body either, which makes it easier to strip down. I try not to let on just how fascinated I am with it. Really, I don't really know skin could be this silky. I pull out the uniform and underwear, putting on first alongside some thin panties with a suspicious amount of lace. Teacher. The teachers, they're always the naughty ones. I feel like I'm dressing up for a play or something. I play Tilted Sean's Life, a series of spectacular failures. That's adorable. I shift awkwardly in my new underwear, inspecting it. It's like something out of a magazine. Not that I look at those kinds of magazines or anything. Alright. Magi Shira spins around to face me, her gaze dragging up and down my body. Isn't this a little fast? And she is my teacher. Ah, you look acceptable. Here. Without warning, she brings her hands up under my chest, causing my face to flush red. I'll be fitting it so it will hug a bit better in the front. Her hands push upward on my chest, and she hums, like she's knitting and not feeling up one of her students. I mean, it's always the teacher. What can I say? The teacher's the best one. I haven't even met any of the characters yet, and I don't even care. It's just like, yep, the teacher, that's who it's gonna be. And the hem of the skirt, that should follow the curve of your hip, like so. Her fingers trail down my inner thigh. As she does so, the uniform recedes and bends to her magic. A moment later, I am dressed again. Standing there in my new uniform, the fabric tugging tight over my chest, and the skirt short enough to be uncomfortable. How does that feel? Like all I need is a pole and some music. Who's this, and why is she in my room? Ah, just in time for introductions, I see. Oh, it's Carlisle. Duh, that's what it is. Carlisle, this is a new apprentice of mine, Sophie. Carlisle arches an eyebrow at me, looking a little more amused than I'm comfortable with. Sophie, this is the other apprentice I was telling you about. Oh, it didn't actually occur to me before, but I'm going to have to actually live with a girl while pretending to be one. I don't even speak the language. Hi. So this is Carlisle. She needs a voice. She doesn't look very timid and shy, but we'll give her more of a timid-like voice. Hi. You shy or something? Or is that me speaking? Don't mind Carlisle. She's too upfront for her own good. The girl cracks a mischievous smile, but says nothing. Play nice, you two. I think you can both help each other in your studies. I'll leave you two to get out of hand. Nice to meet you. Call me Carlisle. No nicknames. Oh, right. How long have you been training here with Magi Shira exactly? Maybe a week. Time goes by pretty quickly. She'll come back this afternoon. What for? You'll find out. She grins and then plops down on her bed. So I take it you're not from the capital. Do I have an accent or something? Nah, but you look as nervous as a rabbit in a wolf's den, and I guess the capital can seem that way. I've seen newbies here before, and they all have that kind of look. That's not exactly the problem, but I guess it's better than coming up with my own excuses. You might as well not worry about it. It's not like you'll have enough time anyway from the school for it to matter. We're basically stuck here. Did you already have your initiation trial too? Yeah, I mucked that up pretty bad. She laughs and scratches the back of her head. Get louder, hit harder. That was my philosophy. Didn't really work out when she outmarked me like I was just tottering through throwing a tantrum. Real embarrassing. At least we got another chance. Yeah, I think Shira's a real softie under that mask. She acts tough as a teacher, but beneath that, she's pretty compassionate. Not to mention I'm an expert. So how did you get into magic if you're not just from around here? Natural talent, I knew a mage growing up. I think I'll leave that there. I think we'll go ahead and make that choice when we show up back here. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining me on another episode. I had fun. It's so fun. I really do enjoy this game, and I can't wait to see what comes of it. Anyway, guys, I've been Fiddle Ferret, and I will see you back on the prowl next time.